Hi, it's Sandy Parker and welcome to Crafting for Almost Everyone. Today we're going to be making an Easter card. I'm going to show you how to turn a regular piece of cardstock into something really fun. And I hope you'll stay tuned. So the first thing I did was I got a piece of I guess it's scrapbook paper, and it's highly patterned, and I cut it to 7 inches tall by 10 inches wide. And then I cut out a whole bunch of the pieces that are in this. And my plan is I'm going to attach this into the center. I might round the corners. You think it'd look nice with rounded corners? I'm talking to you, Sandy. What do you think? I guess we're going to go with it. I'm going to use my Katamaru Pro, my favorite tool that I own. It's a corner rounder, but it has small, medium, and large rounds. And I almost always use the large. And the noise it makes always is what tells you that it's that you've done a good job of corner rounding. If it doesn't make that noise, you didn't do a good job. Then I think I'm going to do the corners of my card. Same. Hopefully I can do this because, you know, I'm not that strong. It's not that you have to be super strong, you just have to be able to punch things, right? Okay, so I've got those rounded. I'm going to put this in the center, as I said, but I also am going to raise all of the things around it. Yeah. We're going to go with the word things. So first thing I'm going to do is this little, I'm just going to do some of them at, you know, like a few of them at a time, so I know that I've got them in the, that I have the, my sentiment not going to be covering them up. You don't want to cover the things you've spent all this time cutting out and putting the sticky pieces or the foam squares under. So when it comes to things like these little chicks that don't have, well, that have feet, but the feet are way too tricky to cut out, I am just going to line it up so it looks like it has feet, even though it doesn't. I'm going to make sure it's hopefully in the right spot. I don't know if you can see that. See right there. That's, I didn't want to cut his little legs because his little legs are really thin. So I'm just going to, I just cut everything but the little legs out. And then there's a little spot there that I didn't round very well. So I'm just going to fix that. And then I'm going to put my, I really hate this background that I use on my desk because I can't pick anything off of it. It's like glued down. Ugh, these are the things, I'm just saying. Okay, so I'm just going to lay this here for now. And I have a rabbit. This rabbit is going to go right there. And I have the rabbit so that I'm going to cut his ears off. And what I did when I cut him out of the paper, I found one that was already at the top, so it was already missing part of his ear. I'll show you that. See how the top of that ear is missing? So what I can do is once I lay it in place, which I'm going to in a second, once I lay it down, I'm just going to snip him so that he doesn't have, his ears are not a problem. I don't know if you can see that. I put a little bit of tear tape right there, or foam tape, whatever. And I'm going to lay that down right where it goes. And then I'm just going to cut off the rest of that ear that goes above the card. See that part? We're just going to get rid of that. We don't want that. Maybe you do, but I do not. I have a bunch of little eggs. So as I find an egg, I'm just going to glue them down. Glue one over them, I guess is what I meant to say. So I'll just put that one right there. And if my eggs aren't perfect, I'm not worried about that. I just really wanted to make sure that the bigger elements were the ones that I did a good job with. Like this little fella. It's a little chick. Hopefully. I didn't really check to see if the sentiment's going to cover this or not. And the little strips I'm using of foam tape aren't very thick, but it's thick enough that you're gonna be able to, oh, I got a piece you can see. You're going to be able to hide them. Well, no, not hide them. You're going to be able to raise your images, but it won't be so raised that it's, I don't know, awkward looking. You ever seen somebody where they put foam under something and you just think to yourself, geez, that's really high? That's what we're going to avoid, hopefully. All right, let me put this back in. See how we're doing. See, he is problematic because let's see if I can slide that under. I think I'm going to have to cut part of him off as we go. Well, we'll leave this here. And then we have, make sure I have one of these that I cut, one of these baskets that I cut the bottom of the basket too much. Because, you know, my skills at cutting things is not always the best. I'm just going to... If I didn't say this already, this is for my great-nephew Finn. I already have an Easter basket full of things I want to send him. Have all kinds of stuff to stick down. It's just a matter of getting them stuck. So here it is. It's all finished with, I put some of these little crystals on it just to add a little bit more bling. It's very dimensional, and in the inside I added a sticker. The set is from Echo Park and it's called Welcome Easter. Again, it came from last year's set, so hopefully it's still available. If you can't find it in regular stores, you should definitely find it on eBay. I hope you enjoyed this, that you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Please tell your friends about me on social media because you know I love that. And thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.